But let's connect with the management of Cholamandalam Investment. We've got Vellayan Subbiah, who is with us right now on the show. Thank you so much for taking time out and being with us on the show. I'm taking a look at your numbers and they're pretty much in line with what we were expecting despite the demonetization blip. So take us through what really helped this healthy growth and PAT growth of 10%.
Yeah, so broadly, I think we've guided that, we should be more or less in line, and I think that has played out post demonetization. We have seen disbursement be a bit tepid, and we continue to take a fairly cautious stance, especially with home equity disbursement. But overall, we continue to believe that will be offset by reductions in cost of funds, which will allow us to maintain our numbers both for this year and likely for the next year as well.
Okay, and what does the Q3 AUM stand at, and what's the outlook on this growth going forward? Because last time you spoke to us, of course, you were very bullish on the growth numbers.
Yeah, so managed assets have been, like I said, the big change is basically that we're taking a more conservative approach to home equity. The second thing is that demonetization has impacted used vehicle loans, right? So because the used vehicle market is predominantly a cash market, we have seen significant decline in disbursements in used vehicles across the country. So those are the two unexpecteds because of demonetization. We do believe that home equity will continue to be, in this cautious and conservative stance for the next 2 quarters at least. Perhaps, I would say even 3 quarters. And we have to see when the used vehicle business picks back up, right? Because definitely it's taken a significant hit because of demonetization. If you look across those two factors, so those are the two things that are slowing it down, and that's why we've seen less than expected disbursement growth, and so we will see some of it pick back up as soon as used vehicle growth picks up. And overall, like I said, in terms of profit numbers, we continue to believe that we will keep the same numbers, in line with the expectations, because we are seeing a reduction in cost of funds that basically helps.
I just want to talk a little bit about your asset quality. The gross NPA ratio sequentially seems to have spiked up. What is the absolute gross NPA number, and can we see that gross NPA is declining from levels of about 3.8%? Outlook on asset quality?
Yeah, so like you said, the absolute number is 3.8%. We've gone up from 3.5%. This is at 120-day provisioning, right? So the important thing is that we've not, RBI did release a circular saying that we can basically, take cover under that circular and basically, take a different provisioning norm, which we've not done. So we've kept it 120-day provisioning, and we've gone from 3.5 to 3.8. We do have to see what's going to happen. We do believe that we are going to see an improvement, at the end of the March quarter. But broadly, we have to see how much the economy does pick back up. Post demonetization, and I think the answers to that are a bit unclear at this stage.
Fair enough. What about NIMs? Because that has largely remained stable at about 8.4%. So do you see scope for higher NIMs as cost of funds declines? What's the outlook going forward?
Yeah, so again, the answer is, is driven by two factors, right? So basically, I think the NIMs are not going to go up; they're going to be stable. Like I said, because the used vehicle disbursements go down. Our marginal NIMs on the vehicle finance front also basically get affected, right? Because used vehicles tend to have higher yields and have higher NIMs as a result. Similarly, we've reduced and we are seeing kind of continuous aggressive pricing on the home equity front, and that compresses NIMs in that business as well. So basically, what we're seeing is pressure on the yield side in both businesses. But when we look at the cost of fund side, we're seeing commensurate drops. So across the two, we're basically seeing an opportunity where we can keep our NIM constant.
Okay, we leave it at that. Thanks for joining in. Appreciate you giving us a sense of how things stand and what the outlook is as well for Chola going forward. Time to shift gears then. It's a jam-packed show. Connect with the management of Dilip Bilkon as they've been awarded a 900 crore order from NHAI. We have Rohan Suryavanshi, who's the Director Strategy and Planning, Director Bilkon with us. Rohan, thanks for joining in. Tell us a little bit more about this order.